Today is going to be a good one. We can feel it in our bones. We can feel it in our bones. We're both feeling pretty punchy today.
Yeah.
Maybe also slightly delirious.
Yeah,
but
because we nearly hit half term.
Yeah, and things have been busy. But there you go. Right. What is going on today, Mr. Jones? This is your one and only input for the entire session. What's happening today?
It is, my friends, Recycling Week. And we all know the importance of recycling. And here in Wales, do you know that we are the second best nation in the whole entire world for recycling statistics? There we go.
What?
That's right. That's right. And if you live in Wales, that's no shock because we are awesome at recycling in Wales. Second best nation entire world.
Who's number one?
Austria.
No.
It is.
There we go. Pesky Austrians.
How's that?
Well, I would have done it if it wasn't for those Austrians.
Yeah, those Austrians. Yeah.
Okay, well, fair enough. Not knocking it. I didn't even know that. That's brand new information.
Yeah.
Well done. I'm very pleased for you all. I think that's amazing. In fact, I genuinely think that's amazing.
It is.
But anyway, yeah, it is amazing. And how's your recycling going this week?
Very well. I'm doing very well this week because I forgot to put the bins out last week. So I've got double the recycling to go out tonight, actually. Thanks for reminding me.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget, everyone.
Last week I'd been up in North Wales doing some workshops up there for Adobe. And that's why I got back late and I forgot that it was recycling day. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
well, don't forget it next time.
Hey, let us know where you are joining us from this afternoon.
Where?
Pop a little shumai, pop a little hello in the comments. Let us know which schools are joining us. You can do that either on YouTube or on StreamYard, or you can even be old school and reply to Dom's email with the links. And make
you always say that. Why do you always say that?
Because it
There's
annoys
no time to check emails. It's hard.
Make him burrow through his inbox.
Oh, leave me alone. Right. Let's get the scrolly's got the challenge page for today, bit.ly/expressrw. But there's exciting news within these three rules, golden rules. Number one is pause as if you want. If you're going a little bit too fast, even though we're going back and forth between the browser and the iPad, you can pause at any time. That's absolutely fine. Number two, claim your certificate. There's a certificate waiting for you all to say congratulations on being excellent recyclers.
Great job.
Then number three is that Express School Challenges are live. And this is one of them. This is one of them. And you'll see it on the challenge page if you go. You're 3 very large points away from a pizza party. One, if you complete one of the Express School Challenges, of which this is one, with 100 people in your school or year 3 and above, that gets you 1 point. Wow. And if you get 3 points, then you get 3 points, and that gets you your pizza party.
You can get your first. So you could get your first point today, guys. Well, not today, maybe this week. So you just need 100 people in your school, or everyone from year 3 and up, whichever one of those two is easiest, to take part in. And they don't even need to do both challenges. Just one of the challenges from our Recycling Week challenges. Just one of them.
Just one of them will do. Right. Yeah. Speaking of which, let's take a sneak peek at what is happening on today's show. I know, it's beautiful, actually. It's really nice, isn't it?
Let me let's do this. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Okay. There you go. bit.ly/expressrw will get you to this page.
Let me just scan my QR code there.
Yeah, if you're scanning a QR code using the camera app, it'll take you to this page as well. And then also, what else? Yeah, scroll to the bottom for info on the Express School Challenge. You can see it there. And if you scroll down to the 3rd section here, you'll be able to open up this lovely graphic here, which tells you all about the Express School Challenges, which could get your school the Adobe Express Digital Leader School Award.
We keep forgetting to mention that. We're just blindsided by pizza. There's also a school award, which is probably a bigger deal, right?
Yeah. What's your favorite pizza?
I like it all, but I think some kind of meat feast, pepperoni madness is usually something I'd go for. I love a bit of that.
That's nice. I like the ham, mushroom, olives, and artichoke.
Yeah, I like that as well, with pepperonis and more meat on it. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, chill. Right. Okay, challenge number 1. Actually, I'm going to reverse the order today, but we'll go through them anyway. We're going to do the video first. But challenge number 1 is, is graphic design. Create a poster to encourage your whole school community to recycle. So make this poster, maybe print it out or put it somewhere digitally that everyone can see, and tell people, get on it. And you know what? If anyone comes to you and says, "Oh, I miss recycling," just say that. Listen, you got to be on it. It's on a Wednesday. Listen, if you're in Carmarthen, it's on a Wednesday. Get it done. Don't be putting it off.
Yeah.
You can't just leave it. All right.
No.
That's what you need to say. So recycle for the life cycle. That's the ones we're doing. We're doing a cool poster. This one's actually really cool, and I found a really cool way to do it. See, basically, guys, this week is my week. Yeah. So it's going to be a good week. It's going to be a good week. You get me? Right. And then challenge number 2.
Dom's giving off some main character energy today. Do you find that? We're all extras. We're all extras in the film of Dom's life.
Hey, listen. Harsh but fair. Right. Challenge 2 is video editing. 4 things you didn't know you can't recycle. I'm always getting told off by the boss in my house. And she's always saying, you can't recycle that. Stop putting it in the recycling bin.
Oh, like what?
Like what? Things like envelopes which have still got the plastic window in.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you got to take them out.
Didn't know
Stuff like that, and then also some sort of like food wrapping and stuff like that. And just like you can't recycle that. It's actually quite surprising, some of the things you can't.
Yeah.
But you know, if you get a parcel through the post and it's got tape on it,
yeah,
got to take the tape off.
I didn't know that either.
So anyway, yeah, there you go. But anyway, we've got a few things here. Take away coffee cups, books, sticky tape, and tissue paper. Can't blow your nose and then ask a recycler to do that.
No, that's gross, man.
That's just not cricket.
No.
Right. Anything else before we move on?
No. Let's do it.
Right. Okay. Well, let's go here then. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so if you're in Express, we're going to make a video. We're going to do challenge 2 today. We're going to do challenge 2 because quite often we do the videos as our second challenge and we don't have enough time. And also, if you're one of those schools that always comes along and does the first challenge because your school finishes quite early in the day, then often you might never do a video. So we're going to do a video now. And it's over here. You see this orange kind of square, which I'm frantically kind of moving around on right there. That's the one you got to go to. But if you didn't want to do that and you wanted to be old school, like all the cool people, go to the plus on the left-hand side, go down to video, and there it is. Slap bang, wallop, you're in. Right, so first thing I'm going to do is recycling video. I might already have a project called that, have I? You see? Yeah. That's why Express is so clever, because it gave me a red box of doom down the bottom.
No.
It's a recycle challenge video. I'll call it that. You can call it whatever you like, but just you need to rename things so that you know where it is. That's the main thing. Right. And what I'm gonna do is the first thing we're gonna do is just gonna have like a title. I'm gonna have a title screen. And my media tab is already open on the left-hand side here. But if you need to find it, you can go hunting right over here. Media, give it a click. Go to videos. We're going to do videos. And search video recycling. Okay, now, there's all sorts of stuff here. Just get you if you hover over them, they do give you a little bit of a preview of what they're like. These people are being taken hostage for being recyclers.
Well then.
No, maybe not. But this one here is cool. I like the way it's doing that. That's good. So I'm going to click that. It goes straight in there. Boom. And then what I'll do is I'll go to text. Add your text. And then I'll put 4 things you can't recycle. Oh, you can't even see that.
Dom, I can't see it. What's going on?
Can't see it.
No.
So let's go to Phil over on the left-hand side. Our good mate Phil. Give him a click.
Philip.
Change it to white. Now, what's the Meredith Jones? Quick question for you. What's the easiest way to make something like a title look really, really good instantly?
Recommended fonts.
Nope, wrong.
Oh, outline. I love an outline. Dynamic text layout.
Thank you very much.
There's so many things. There's so many things with an Express that can make your title look good. That's it.
Yeah, but the reason why I love the dynamic text one is because it's literally one click.
It is. Yeah. It's cool.
Look at that. Crosshairs, the pink crosshairs of glory, right in the middle there. 4 things you can't recycle. And then if you want to make it look even better, go to recommended fonts over on the left-hand side, go to view all, and then just find something that you like. It doesn't really matter what you go for as long as it looks perfect.
Oh,
like
that's
that.
good. Now lovely and clear. Love that.
Yeah,
Yes.
nice, innit? Right, Jonesy, let me get you on. Let me get you on here, old bean.
You
ready?
Yeah.
I got it. There you go.
Okay. So here's the challenge page, guys. I got this open on Chrome. So let's just swap over to the Express app. And there it is. And it's not showing up for me. Are you seeing my Express app there?
I am not.
No, not me.
I absolutely am not.
But I'm on it.
Hey, there it is.
Oh, a little bit of a lag. Right.
Just
So now here we go on the Express app. Oh, it's still lagging a bit. Yeah, it is a bit slow. Look. There we go. I'm going to tap on that orange tile at the top that says make a video. So I'm going to click on that. And it's going to take me into the Express all-in-one editor.
Yeah, yours is very laggy. But
it's behind there. Yeah, I'm looking at it on the iPad and on the screen, and it is slow. Right. So let's search for recycle. Pop. Right. Here we go. I got some results here. And I've made a mistake. I've just gone into templates and looked for that. This is silly sauce.
Oh, shocking. Do you know what? The lag is really there's loads of lag.
Problematic.
Maybe I'll just take it back.
Shall I go home? Oh, I am home. I work from home these days.
Right. I'll pop this one. So I've done this one. 4 things you can't recycle. Right. Let's go back to our web page. We'll share this tab instead. There we go. So you've got 4 sections down here. 4 sections. And what you're going to do is you're not going to sort of copy and paste that text. Although you can do if you like, actually. Yeah, you actually can, can't you? But all I'm gonna do for now is I'm just gonna find things like coffee cups is my first one. So if I just copy that text and then go back here, I'm gonna put in a new scene. Add new scene down the bottom here. Give it a click. And then what do we need to go in this scene? Well, we need something to do with coffee cups. Now, if you go to media again, go to videos again, give a click in there, search for coffee cups. Then I have found that I don't want any where it's like, I don't want anywhere it's actual proper mug. We don't want a mug. Don't mug us off with a mug. We need a coffee cup like you get in these dreaded coffee shops, these throwaway, takeaway ones. And we got that one in there, and you can give it a little play if you like. You can see, there we go. Would you like your coffee, sir? Yes, thank you very much. And that'll do, right? And then if I go back to this page here, you see the next one is all about books. So you don't have to copy that. It's not difficult to write books in. So let's go there. And then all you're doing is you're adding another scene. You see down here, add another scene. And then you can go over to your videos. You go to books, as we might say in Liverpool. Hey, you read your book today, lads? Something like that. And then this one is quite cool. Like the way the pages are kind of turning. I can just see that in my preview. Sweet. Give that a little click. It goes in there. Now they're all going in at different lengths here. You can see that if I zoom in here, you can see this one is 10 seconds. If I zoom in here, this one's 5.3 seconds. And if I zoom in here, this one's 8.2 seconds. That's fine. Don't be worrying about that for now. Okay, let's go back to challenge page. What's the next one? Sticky tape. Did you know that sellotape is actually a brand name? Did you know that?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was probably about 35 when I found that out. But yeah, it's not sellotape's not a thing, is it? It's sticky tape. What do you call it in Welsh?
Well, no, then there's
now then
it is. Most people would call it tap cello, which is
tap
silly.
cello.
Yeah, because it's brand name. But it's tap glynny is the correct.
Tap glynny. Right, so we've got some Tap Glenny videos here, but we've actually got these crazy cassette type things, which is mad, really.
Yeah.
But there is one here.
Ooh.
It's actually a weird one. I wonder if there's a different way of saying it in American speak, and that's why we can't really find any. But we've got loads of cassettes. But anyway, if you put sticky tape, you'll find one, and it's there. Now, what's the issue with this, Mr. Jones?
Well, we're seeing the white edges of the canvas, which doesn't look very professional, in my opinion.
And what would be your ideal solution for this problem that we have?
If you cast your eyes to the bottom left of your screen, you'll see a little button called Fill Video. And there we go. If you click on that, what it's going to do is it's going to fill it with your video. Yeah.
There you go. That's why he's the number one. And sometimes you might have to make sure that, you know, you can see it. You can see what's happening in the video. So you can just get hold of this thing here. What's this thing here called?
It's the playhead.
The playhead. And then you can do what along your scene?
You can scrub along your timeline by dragging.
Yeah, it's called scrubbing. Scrubbing. So actually, that is a pretty good, it's filled the video, but actually you can see all the sticky tape. So that's a good place for it to go.
It's cool.
And last but not least, if I add my final scene, I'm going to search for tissue paper, I think. Do I want to search? Oh, yeah, because actually I want to get one of someone sneezing. Right.
Oh,
don't
don't put that in the recycling. Don't.
So I'm going to click that one. Now, again, we have these very unprofessional white lines down the sides. What are we going to do, Mr. Jones?
I mean, you could fill the video, but then, you know, this is a very kind of landscape project with a very portrait thing. So you could maybe just crop it into a shape and have a background instead. You could try filling the video. No. It's going to zoom in a lot, though.
Yeah, it is going to zoom in a lot, but I didn't mind that. I was just going to show them that you can actually use the side handles as well.
Oh, yeah.
And you can fit it in that. This poor lady here. And then if I go to crop here, then I can kind of move this up so that we can, and then we can grab our playhead. Yes, the tissue paper is front and center.
You can see the snot droplets then.
Oh, easy now. Right, so there we go. We got our 4 scenes in. That's great. So, and now that we've got our 4 scenes in, I've got my text in the middle here. And one of the things that Mr. Jones said about my text in the middle here, he said that it was unbelievably amazing. He said the font was perfect. He said the dynamic text layout was just incredible. And he liked everything about it. And I agreed with him. So what I'm going to do is I have it selected. A wry eyebrow raised. I have it. And then I go to my more 3 buttons. I'm just going to go to copy.
More?
Because then I can go to scene 2, pop it in there, scene 3, pop it in, scene 4.
How are you popping? How are you popping?
Oh, pop! Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, I completely glossed over how I popped.
Tell me.
Yeah, well, there's 2 ways. One, I was using Control and V or Command and V. It'll be Control and V for most people, I think, on my keyboard. Or I could tap in the little grey section there and go to paste there. So now what I have is I have the exact same bit of text in each one of these things. Now, I don't want that, do I? Clearly, I don't want that.
No.
So what I'll have to do now that that's in there is I'm going to triple click 1, 2, 3 in there and go to 1 coffee cups. Then I'm going to pop that down to the bottom there. There we go. Right in the middle where the pink line of celebration is. And then here, 1, 2, 3, 2 books. And then this one, I mean, this can stay in the middle, I think. Why not? Mix it up. That's what I'm about. And then number 3, sticky tape. Probably put that one down the bottom. Why wouldn't I put it up the top, Mr. Jones?
Because the dark plastic of the holder helps your white text stand off.
That's why he's number 1. And
number
then
2, Austria's number 1.
And then number 4 would be tissue. You say tissue, don't you?
No, tissue, I say.
Oh dear, I would have thought you were a tissue man.
No, tissue.
And then I'll put that one at the top. Now, I mean, it doesn't really matter where this one goes. It's all kind of beigey and pinky and whitey. So that's all right. I'll just put it up there. Okay, that's great. Are you following me so far, Mr. Jones? Are you thinking that this is, is there anything else that we need to kind of showcase as I scrub through my work and show everyone the splendor?
I think it looks splendiferous, to be honest. I think it's wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, while people are playing around with the text and we aren't going back and forth, I'll just take a little bit more time to just do things like maybe make this bigger.
I've just kind of reconnected everything. We could give it another shot if we want.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Go on.
See if you can do that in record time.
Let's see. Okay. Is that? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, yes. You're back on. You're back on.
Back in the game.
Right. See if you can get 4 videos in record time.
I can do 5. Right. So I'm going to go to videos and I'm going to do recycle. In there. Go, 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 go. Okay. I'm going to grab that one. Beautiful. Next scene. Tap on the plus down there in my timeline. That video didn't even load in at that point. Then I'm going to search in my videos for coffee cup. So here we go. There we go. Coffee cup. And... oh, come on. Right, now these coffee cups that are made out of china, these porcelain ones aren't the point. We're talking about cardboard coffee cups here. Those are
you want them made in Wales, don't you? Not China.
Those are the problem.
Keep it local.
The problem is the cardboard cups. And I'm aware that I'm slowing myself down here now. I can't really...
I think you got to go further up.
Oh, dear me. Okay.
You missed it.
I should have just grabbed that one.
There it is. Yeah.
Carried on with my life. Yeah, I saw it, but I carried on,
Well,
right, then the next one then would be books, which is really shocking.
Well, yes, it is. It is shocking. You're right.
Through that one, Dom. What, explain.
Yeah, it's because of the glue that you use to bind the books. The glue, it makes things not recyclable. So you should give them away to libraries, schools, coffee shops, things like that, so other people can use them.
There we go. Sticky tape.
Oh, there it is. I've seen it.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with that then?
Fill the video. It's already been done. And then and my last one then is going to be tissue paper. I'm going to go with this one. There we go. Cool. So I got my scenes down there, ready to roll. Scroll back to the beginning. Text. Add your text. 4 things we can't recycle. There we go.
Dour things we can't. It says dour things.
Does it say? Well, it is
miserable things we can't recycle.
Yes. There we go. Thank you for that. Right. So let's do Boosh, Dynamic, Blam, View All, fonts on a nice, strong, chunky, authoritative font that looks as if this is being broadcast by the government. Do not recycle these things. Anyway, I like that. That's quite good. Right. Yeah. I'm going to bring that in. I like that. I might keep it with my black text. That's fine. I'm going to whack an outline on it. And that outline is going to be the recycling green so that we get that nice kind of... yes. Love that. Okay. Now I'm going to 3 dots. Copy. Bush, second scene. And then I'm going to hold my finger down on the grey. Paste. Third scene. Hold my finger down on the grey. Paste. Fourth scene. Hold my finger down on the grey. Paste. Final scene. Hold my finger down on the grey. Paste. Back to the second scene. Tappy, tappy, tappy.
Right. We'll leave you to... I think we'll leave you to...
go on.
To manipulate your text.
Yes.
Right, let's get back. Come on, let's get back to the real deal here. Right. Okay, now that you've got your first one in, and then your second one, your third one, fourth one, fifth one, brilliant. You got them all there. Right now, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna record a little voiceover. So if you go to audio and then record voiceover, permission. Default iPods. We'll go to Razer Sire Mini because that's the thing I'm using. Start. 3, 2, 1. 4 things you can't recycle. Hey, Bring that back to the start. Give it a check. Just make sure you can hear this, Mr. Jones. 4 things you can't recycle.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, do you know what? I've got a face for radio. That is amazing. Right, now, I can move this thing about here, but one thing you'll see is that if we kind of zoom in here, is that my clip is much longer than my voiceover. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this down. And you see, I just click and hold. Click and then hold and then drag it to where you want to be. And then around about sort of 6 seconds is fine. You want it to be slightly longer to than the voiceover. You need to build in a bit of time. So, I mean, I could even just pop that, somewhere like in the middle, like there. It did snap back, didn't it? No, it's keep on snapping back. Yeah, it wants to snap because there's actually not a lot of space or time. But that's fine. And then what you need to do is you need to put your playhead in the next position there. And then if I then go back here and press record voiceover again, then I can record something from... Share this tab instead. This here. So what I can do if you want, this is a little pro tip for you. Go and copy all of that, right? And so I'm doing Control and C, and then go back, to your video. And then what you can do is go to add your text, pop that in there. Now, obviously it's way too big. That's fine.
Ooh, yeah.
And then there, and then change the fill color to white so you can read it. And then you can record your voiceover because you now have the words on screen. Easy peasy.
Genius.
I know. So we're going to go to record, start recording. Oh, hang on a minute. It went to my different microphone. I'll go to this one again. Start recording. 2, 1. Oh, well, that didn't work out very well, did it? Because where's my... Let's go back in here. Put my text in. There we go. I must have taken it out without realizing. There we go. Put it in there. And then you see this pesky thing now. This is no good, is it? Because if I play this, listen to this. Oh, well, that didn't work out very well.
Don't get into that. Send that to me. I love
that. We can delete that. Go back here. And then, that didn't work out very well, did it? Oh. And then I can go back here, recording. Takeaway coffee cups are treated with a special coating for hot drinks. This makes the cup non-recyclable. Right. Okay. Got a little check. Takeaway coffee cups are treated with a special coating for hot drinks. Yeah, great. Now what you'll see if we go down here is you'll see that this voiceover is 7.7 seconds long, but actually the scene itself is only 5.3. So what I want to do is I want to stretch this out. Okay, stretch, just so it's just over the end. That'll do. And then what you'll see is disaster. The clip itself is only about 5 seconds long, and then it goes to white. So what on earth can we do about that? Well, we can click the video. And then what am I going to do here, Mr. Jones?
Well, you can't extend the video, but you could slow it down, and then you've got more of it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you see the speed here. It's going to send that down to 50%, and that means it will be slower, but that's fine.
It's twice as long.
But it's twice as long. It's perfect. Right. And then I can do the same for books. So if I go to share this tab instead, many books are bound together with glue, blah, blah, blah. Let's get that. Let's copy it. Let's go back to our page here, paste in that text. Let's bring it down just so that we can see it on the screen. Grab. There we go. Actually, just before I do this, I'll go back here, delete that. Don't need it. Oh, I wasn't on the right tab. Just been sharing things in space. Yeah, so go back to that first scene, by the way, and delete that. Don't want that on there. Now go to my second scene where I put that text in, which I copied. And then I can get my playhead in the right place. And then go to media, record. And we'll go to...
Oh, you froze up a bit there, Don. What happened there? I can't hear you at all at the moment. No, I can't hear you. What have you done? What have you unplugged, mister? No, can't hear you. Can't hear you. No. Well, there we are, guys. Look, Dom, we can't hear Dom. Dom, sort out your thing, and I'll do it on the iPad for a second. Sort your mic out. Oh, he's gone. I didn't tell him to leave. Dear me. There we go. He's done it. The classic trainer rage quit. That's what we call that. He'll be back now. Right. So here we go. I've just been doing my different scenes here, sorting out my text. So let's get my first voiceover in here.
I'm back.
So I'm gonna go to. He's back. We can hear him. There we go. So I've got that set up there. It's ready to go. So I'm gonna go to audio, record voiceover. You might have to allow the microphone on your iPad. That's fine. We won't have an option. You know, it's just going to be the one iPad microphone. That's totally fine. And here we go. Start recording. It'll count me down from 3. Here are 4 things that we just can't recycle. Right. Now, like Dom was saying, once you've got that clip in, you know now how long this scene needs to be. So you can see that the scene is way longer than the voiceover. So I'm just going to grab the right-hand edge of that scene and drag it back all the way. Now, you don't need it to be exactly the same because you want a bit of breathing room between each voiceover. You don't need to sound like one big blah, 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 for your whole video. So keep a little bit of a gap, but you don't need 4-5 seconds of nothingness. That's just a bit strange. Right, Jonah, are you ready to go, or are we?
Yeah. Let's do it.
What happened there, Dom?
I have absolutely no idea. No idea whatsoever. Right, so did my voiceover here. Let's just check it. Oh, spinning, detecting. I don't have any video issues. Let me just refresh. It might be in an express meltdown. Let's go to my second.
Is that an official term? Is that a technical term?
Books are bound together with glue that can ruin the recycling process.
Right. So that one's all good. But again, what like Meredith was doing then, grab your scene, take it over the edge like that. Nice. And then just check. If I go back here. If I go back. Oh, come on. Go back here. There we go. Check with your video doesn't cut out and be completely white like mine does.
Look at that.
You see? So video selected, speed down to 50% again, and now perfect. And then I've just got 2 more to do. I'll do those really quickly. Record voice, and then start recording. Most recyclers will not recycle sticky tape as the plastic is not recyclable. Remove all plastic tape from paper before recycling. Okay, so again, we've got this scene here and we need to extend it over, but it is going to go into white again, I think. Yeah, it goes into white just before the end. So get that speed, reduce it down to 50. Now you're all good. And then you've got your last one here. Let's go back to media. Let's go to recover. And let's start recording. Tissue paper is often made from recycling paper, so it can't be recycled again. Also, it's used for blowing your nose, making it unpleasant for recycling sorters. There we go. Now that one is a long one. Actually, we don't actually need to change this one because this video also is really long and it's even longer than that one. So that is great. We are pretty much done with all our kind of main editing. I do have to take this one away. What's that doing there? Let's grab that and get rid of that.
Be gone, text box.
Yeah, be gone. So there's only 2 things that I think I'm going to do here. One is put transitions in between scenes, and the other one is put a soundtrack on there. So now we're in audio. We're still in our audio tab here. Search audio, and then I'll go for lo-fi. Always like a bit lo-fi.
Oh, classic Dom.
Hip hop adventure. I mean, you've got to take something that speaks to you. Yeah, hip hop and adventure.
Yeah.
I mean, when people say to me, Dom, what are you all about? I say, well, I'm about hip hop and I'm about adventure. So I'm going to stick that one in there. Look at that. Hip hop adventures in there. But I can't be so slapdash just like that. What have I got to do with that, Mr. Jones?
Well, that music is in there at 100% volume, which is
You can see
excessive.
that there.
Yeah.
It is. So I'm going to slide that down to probably 16, 17 is good for me. And then also I want to fade it out. I don't want it to kind of stop. Boom. I'm going to fade it out to make sure that it has a smooth transition at the end. So let's just check that against my voiceover. 4 things you can't recycle.
Crispy.
Take away coffee cups.
Yeah, it's nice. The balance between the voice and the audio is good. I like that. And then last but not least, you see the little plus in between here. See that little plus? Do you know what that does, Mr. Jones? Do you know what it does?
I think it allows us to add something between these two scenes. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I zoom back out here, what it's going to do is it's going to give us a way to transition between scenes. So it could be a slide, it could be a dissolve, it could be a dip to white. I'm not a fan of that, but I like the push. Yeah. But you see that the push is going, if I just go over that again, the push is going kind of this way, and I want it to go the other way. So I want it to go to the right.
That's a bit fussy, isn't it? It's a bit fussy.
It is a bit fussy, yeah. It is a bit fussy. But I also want consistency, don't I, in my design?
Yes.
So what am I going to do? What is the thing that I can do in one click?
Well, why not apply that? Amazing. Why not apply that transition to all of your scenes by clicking the apply to all scenes
down there?
Yeah.
Apply to all scenes. That's the one. And then change apply to all transitions. So you'll see if I use my playhead to scrub through this video. Oh, yeah. And then I go along to this one. Oh, yeah. You see?
That's cool, man. Love that.
Yeah, man. I like it. And it's all done. We're basically all done here. And I think, shall I show them how to share and download and things like that?
Go for it.
Go for it. Right. So you can see your download button is right up here at the top. You see that there? Give that a click. Woo, big. MP4, best for video. Great. Video resolution. 720 is?
Plenty.
That's all you need. So you can download it there if you want to. But also, the other thing that you can do is press share. I would say that for videos, I personally, as a teacher, would not be asking my students to download, I think, because you don't want to be clogging up all the storage on your devices. But you can go to share, and here you can create a view-only link. Give that a click, create link, and it might take a minute because you've got things like images, you've got things like video, you've got things like text, you've got things like audio, you've got things like voiceover in there. There's loads of things, so it's probably going to take a minute or so for that to happen. I'll tell you one more thing that you could do if you wanted to. I'll just X out of that. This is maybe for another time, is that you could click and animate each one of your pieces of text. You could animate it. Yeah. Nice. Hey?
Next level. Love it.
You got in, loop, and out. Okay. Well, that wraps up the video. Happy with that, Jonesy?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I tell you what, if you're having fun doing this in class today, and I'm sure you are, and your teachers are thinking, ooh, that's smiling. Let's take a photo quick. So then you could, if your teachers are posting these photos online on social media, then we would love it if we could see what you've been up to as well. So teachers, if you're posting online, tag us. So at Adobe for Edu, and our whole team will see it, at Dom Trainer, at Meredith J, or at Meredith Jones. So tag us in there so that we can see what you've been up to this recycling week as well. And hey, whilst we're asking you for a favor, if you're watching this on YouTube, give us a little like and a subscribe. It's, it's easy to do.
Just a second, isn't it?
That's it. Done. So if you can, give us a little like and a subscribe. Helps us out loads. Right.
Yeah. There you go. I just put some animations in mine. That was great.
Oh, there we go.
Right. I know. Share this tab instead. Right. That was our 4 things you didn't know you can't recycle. You can take your time going through that. But then we can go back to challenge number 1. Graphic design. Now, I like this one.
I like
it a lot, in fact. I like it a lot. It's nice and clean and easy, isn't it?
It is. I love it. I think it's really cool.
Yeah. Right. So let's go back to our Adobe Express page. Go to the tiny little A in the top left up there. Give it a click, and then you can go to create a graphic, because actually What is the standard size of a graphic in
It's
Adobe
just
Express?
it's just a poster. Yeah. So if you want to make an A4 poster, click on that green tile. It'll take you straight in.
Exactly that. Right. So let's go create a graphic. Nice. Let's get rid of these templates. We don't need templates. We're too good for templates. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah. And then up here, I'll put recycling challenge poster, something like that. Okay. That'll make it easy for me to find it when I need to go back and show someone how awesome I've been at doing my work. Right. First thing we're going to do is, this is going to be, if I go back to my challenge page, you can see that this is on the right-hand side here, is the kind of thing that we're looking to create. It's the kind of thing we're looking to create. You can see it's got this oceany background. It's got some text on there. Even put a whale in there as well. So I'll go back to my recycling poster on Adobe Express. And the first thing I'm going to go to is elements on the left-hand side here.
Yeah.
Elements, and go to backgrounds, search backgrounds, ocean. Now, I'm going to go for this very first one, quite frankly, because I think it's amazing. And and it goes in as a background. You see, if I actually select it, you can see down here, you can detach the page background, and then it comes in as a graphic like that, and then you can kind of reposition it where you want to, if you wanted to do something like that.
Yeah.
I don't really know why I even showed you that, just to show you how to use the tool, I suppose. And there we go. Now, one of the things that I wanted to do was really kind of focus on things like plastic bottles. So while you're still in elements over here, you can scroll through on the side here, and I would suggest going to icons, and then here I would go to bottle, something like that. Now this second one's good. I like it. Now there's a reason why I'm going to make it a block color. Why is that, Mr. Jones?
Well, the ones that are just an outline, they sometimes get a bit lost, and they're not easy to see.
Yeah, I was trying to think about why I did choose a sort of solid one, but he had a great idea. It's because they get a bit lost. So I'm going to make that a bit bigger. Plastic bottles is a major problem in the oceans, so I'm going to put that in there. Now, that color is quite dominating. I suppose there's a few things we could do. We could bring the opacity down.
That works.
Actually, that works quite nicely, doesn't it?
Yeah. It does.
It does work. Do you know what the little trick with opacity? Do you know what it is, Mr. Jones?
Tell me. I love learning about opacity.
You can bring the slider all the way down to the bottom so you can't see it, and then just slowly introduce it around about 30%. That'll be great.
I'm being mocked. I'm being mocked here, guys. I'm being mocked.
So there you go. That's what I'm going to do. It's kind of cool, though, because it makes it look kind of ghosty, like it's holding all of these fish with its terrible plasticity. There we go. And then I can get rid of that. And then go over to here to text.
Am I going to have a go then?
Text. Oh, are you back on, are you?
Yeah. Do you know when you left the lesson for a while?
Oh, I know it. I did see you, yeah.
Yeah, I was,
Well, actually, yours is laggy as well, you see.
No.
It was. That's why I took over, because it was laggy, and I was like,
"Oh, is it laggy again? Is it? Oh, yeah. Dear me." Right. Well, here we go. I'm on the Adobe Express homepage. I'm going to tap on the green tile, create a graphic. Here we go.
You're going to give me a go.
Here we go. And then I'm going to go to elements and backgrounds, and I'm going to search under here for ocean. There we go. And I'm not going to choose the same one as Dom, because I'm a little bit off.
Yeah.
No, I'm a little bit contrary like that. Just if Dom tells me that's a good one, then I will, even if it is a good one, choose something else. That's how I am. There we go. I like that. I tell you which one I really like is that one. And there's another one.
What I like, what I really, really like. So tell me.
Yeah, thanks for that. Right, there we go. So I got that's my background. I think that's really cool. So now I'm going to scroll over to icons, and I'm going to search in here for battle. So I'll just go to bottle. There we go. And yeah, and I want mine to be a filled in color, a solid color. So just grab this one. There we go. And then let's just there we go. Now then, I could just use the opacity, but then that's what Dom did. So I'm going to be different. I want to pick a color from my background. So I'm going to choose my fill, And then I'm going to tap on the eyedropper tool on that fill color picker. And then I'm just going to choose maybe one of these paler blues that we've got in here. Like that. And now I'm going to bring down the opacity a little bit.
Oh, he said he wasn't going to use it, and then he did. Did you see that?
What?
Everyone saw it, didn't it? You even heard him say it. He said he wasn't going to do it, and then he did it.
Yeah, you're right. Dom's the best, and I just got to copy him. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to name my project. You don't need to watch me doing that, so we can pass back to Dom now. I'll say and name
right. It can be back now, can we? Okay.
Yes,
fine.
yes, yes.
Right, let's go on here. Cool. Right. So now that we've done that, you can go to. You can let me get rid of that. If you want to put some text on, you go to text on the left hand side here. Add some text. Add your text. And then I'm going to put recycle for the life cycle. Nice. Now, for text layouts, you know it already. Give it a click. Go to dynamic. Make it look amazing. Dead easy.
Dynamic.
Yeah, recycle for the life cycle. Pop that round about there. I mean, it doesn't have to go directly in the middle. It can go in relation to your bottle, or maybe because you want to let those plants have a bit of breathing room, something like that. So anywhere on the center line though is good, I think. Round about there is fine. But then I'm going to change the fill color of this to white. Yeah, just to make it stand out. You could choose a color, I guess, using this dropper tool that you can see right there. That was the one that Mr. Jones used just up there. But I'm going to leave it as white, I think. Now, you can also do things like change things like the line spacing. Woo! But before I do that, let's go in and find a recommended font. Find something that, I don't know, just this one is okay, but I think I need something better. That one's pretty good. But they will change how the ooh, that one's nice. I like that.
Oh, that's great. Yeah,
that's a good one. It will oh, that's nice. It will change how the dynamic text layout appears. So maybe I'll just do it like that, something like that. I wonder if you can even see the bottle properly. People might be wondering, what the devil is that?
Bring the opacity up a bit.
He said he didn't want opacity, and now he's all over opacity. You see that, guys? He's like all over it. There you go. Recycle for the life cycle. Go on, get some text on there, Jonesy.
Oh, right on. It's my turn. Cool.
Yeah, can I have my ball back, mister? Come on.
Yeah.
Go.
I can play, can I? Right on. Okay. So text on the left-hand side, add your text, and then recycle for the life cycle. In there. Woo, woo, woo. Nice. Right. So now we want to dynamic this. Dynamique. There we go. Let's just push that around a bit so that it fills my... Oh, I quite like it like that. No. Yeah, it makes recycle a bit stronger. Like it like that. And then recommended fonts. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Now that I want something that looks kind of official, you know, we're not messing around with this. I don't want this to be a fun font. We're not messing around. This is serious business. I want a font that says, "Hey, read this, man. I'm not joking."
Get those bins out on a Wednesday, or you'll be in trouble.
Yeah, and I think this has got a similar vibe to the one that who's Tom? Dom picked. There we go. There we go. Now then, what about the color of this text? I tell you what, that dark blue up in the top left-hand corner would be nice, wouldn't it? Let's grab it.
Yeah.
Grab my pipette, my eyedropper tool, and I can just go, you please. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Nice. Is it wicked? Right, and maybe I can just bring the opacity down, but no, I wouldn't do that because that's Dom's trick. All right, there we go. What's next, trainer?
What's next? Okay, so what you might want to do here is let me have a little think. What are we going to do next? Let's get some recycling signs in there. So go to elements and go to icons and go to
hang on, we're on my screen. I was just marveling at my wonderful work there. Sorry, go on then.
Right, let's get some recycling things on there. Go to icons. I've typed in recycle, recycle, and then a solid one would be good. Let's pop that down, and if I put it down to the bottom there, because the fill color is black, it doesn't work so well. So let's go to white, and then sort of size. Not really sure what size I'm looking for right now, but that will do. Now, this font up here, I like it. I like it a lot.
It is
so
good.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, press the 3 dots and press duplicate. And then I've got another sort of version of this. Now, I don't need it to be anything like that size. And I also don't need that text. I'm going to copy, I'm going to triple click to highlight all of the text. I'm going to put reduce and then press enter, reuse, press enter, recycle. Okay.
Cool.
They're the kind of like 3 buzzwords, aren't they, for the recycling movement. Let's get them up there. Now, what I might do here actually is I might see if I can get my recycling sign and pop it slap bang in middle. There we go. And then we get this one. And then what I'll do is, you see the pink line there? That's saying you've aligned that to the top of the recycling icon that you just put in. That's great. And then if I grab the bottom corner, I can either align it to the bottom of the arrow. Can you just about see that?
Yeah, we can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, but if I can align it to the kind of bottom of the yeah, there's kind of 2 places where you could align it, and I'm going to choose the upper one basically. So there's that one. And then I'll go to 3 dots, duplicate, take it all the way over here, and when it's round about there, that looks good. Now, I don't know what I'm going to write in here, but I'm going to put some kind of emotive message, and it's going to be like, please take your rubbish home when you visit the ocean. Something like that. The ocean.
And the ocean.
And the ocean as well, yeah. And then I'm going to kind of start playing around with this until there we go. Now, maybe this recycle button doesn't need to go right in the center, but it does need to be equally spaced between the 2. Okay, that would be my tip, I would say. And that is probably a good point for me to hand it over to Mr. J-Dog.
Let's go. Let's do this thing.
Let me pop you. Oh, you done it. There you go.
There we go. All right, so here in design, I'm going to go to elements, and in icons, I'm going to search for recycle. Go. There's some really cool elements in here, but again, I'd like it to be a filled-in kind of graphic rather than an outline. And I like this one. This is cool. It's very nice, clean lines. I like that. I like it a lot. Right, so where's it gone? There it goes. So let's bring that down. Now then, it's popped it in the same color as my bottle, which is that pale blue. But that doesn't work down there at the bottom. So I think I need that dark blue that I've got up at the top again. So let's just change the fill color. Eyedropper, set it to that dark blue. Perfect. Maybe that's the same color as the text. So maybe I need to change it. Let's just go one lighter. So this slightly lighter dark blue up at the top. Yeah, just change it up a bit. Cool.
Yeah,
right,
works.
now duplicate my text box. 3 dots. Oh my gosh, what happened there? You all right? Did you just punch the microphone over?
Yeah.
Right, so there's my duplicated text box. Let's change the color of this as well to that slightly lighter shade of blue. There we go. Good. So I've got that there. That's all I need to do now is get it all nice and aligned. There we go. And I'm going to 3 dots, duplicate that, pop the other copy over here. There you go. So I'm all right. There. Do you see that? It actually tells you as well when those 2 text boxes are equally separated from the icon in the middle. That's really handy as well. Okay. So now I can just pop in and I can just select all of this and type in here. Reduce, reuse, recycle. So let's just try that. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Lovely. Great. Do you know what? I will have to do some tweaking with sizes and stuff later on, but that's fine. And then I'm gonna pop a message in here as well. Something like, what am I gonna say? Keep all plastic waste out of the ocean.
Good message. Strong, punchy.
Yeah. Exclamation mark. Good. Right. So now, yeah, look, we need to do some sorting out here. These lines
You do
are
need to
not.
do a lot of sorting out there.
Yeah, things are
You've
not
got a
neat.
lot of work to do there.
Yeah, but I've done it. There we go. So it's fine. So there we go. I'm happy
You
with
could
that.
change the you could change the line spacing on that.
Yeah, I could. I don't want to. There we go. So there we go.
He's punchy today, isn't he? He's punchy. Right.
I'm happy, Dom. Leave me alone. I'm happy. Right.
Right.
What's happening next?
I've had enough. Right. Come back on here. Right. So, one of the advantages of me leading the session is that we're now on 55 minutes and we've got plenty of time left. We've got plenty of time left for us to be creative, in a non-stressed way.
Yeah.
So
He even took a break halfway and went off and made a cup of tea and came back.
Right. So, what are we going to do with our creative time here? Well, you could go to this. Are you there? You're right.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this bit. This is my favorite bit, always.
Right.
Oh, he's frozen up. He's frozen up again. What's happening with you? You and your London internet, I don't know. Oh. Dom sounds like a robot. Dear me.
What I'm gonna do?
What's going on? I don't know what Dom's doing. He's hit a glitch in the matrix, I think.
Here it is. You see?
Oh. Are you there?
Oh,
hello.
I'm there. I'm back. There I am. I'm back. I don't know. I'm literally doing nothing, and it's just going crazy. No idea. Right. Well,
tell
back on.
Tell us that last bit again. Go through that last bit again.
I didn't do anything. I was too busy trying to work out what was happening. Right. So you go to elements. You go to all, and then here I'm going to search for things like jellyfish. What am I gonna get here?
Oh, here he goes again. He's frozen up again.
Gonna get. Oh, it's slow. It's slow again. I know.
What are you doing, Mr. Trainer? There he is.
I think I'm back again. Yeah, who knows? So I've got all sorts of things that I can put in here. I like this one. I like the design elements ones. I'm going to put things that are just going to give us a little pop of color, you see. That's what I want. It's going to put a little pop of color. There we go. Oh, honestly. I think you should take over here.
Let's go. Come on. Right.
Honestly.
Here we go. We're on the iPad. Hang on. Let's rescue the session. Come on. Don't worry. I got you guys. I got you. Right. So I haven't got any animals here. So Dom already had a bit of a head start with his super cool background with all those fish and sharks and whatever in there. So I think I'd probably need a bit of that. So I'm going to go into icons. I'm going to search for fish in here. And I'd like some kind of that top one's good. Just bring that in. There we go. There he is. There's my fish. And I'm just going to maybe pop that fish, rotate it a bit like that. And then I'm going to duplicate that fish, bring it down to the bottom here. Flip on the left-hand side, you got your flip buttons, okay? And then maybe just bring that down in size. Duplicate it again. There we go. Overlap them a little bit. Cool. There we go. This is going well. Let's scroll down. Let's find another fish. So, when you bring in one fish, duplicate it a couple of times so that it... Oh, dear me. I didn't want to move the text, did I? Didn't want to do that. Right. Let's bring in my fish again. Which one did I go for again? It was this guy. Yeah, cool. Right. So, when you bring in a fish or an element or something like that, change it around. So some of them could be behind as well. So let's think about your layer stack. Let's drag this fish down. There we go. So you can see that fish through the bottle. That's cool. Duplicate. And then just by flipping and doing some rotation stuff, you get to really kind of change things up and build up your little diorama of under the sea. Right. What do we do next, Dom? Dom has just turned into a statue at the moment. There we are. Okay. I'll carry on then. Right. We'll just carry on. Dom may have to drop off, come back. Not sure what's going on. Right. Let's search for a jellyfish as well, I think. Jellyfish. And I am sticking to the icons here more than design elements. So that's just a design choice. Okay. So if you want, Dom was starting to show us how to use the design assets, and they are going to bring in some color. Now for these jellyfish, I can just choose a different color from my design. There we go, something like that. And jellyfish are always a little bit see-through as well, aren't they? So let's just do that. So if you use design assets, well, you're going to have some color. That's what's cool about those, But if you use icons, then you do get very kind of simple design with single colors. There we go, something like this. And let's just bring that all the way down to the bottom.
Nice job.
There we go, something like that. Right, are you back?
Well, of sorts. I don't know what's going on here.
Okay.
Who knows?
Is the final step the overlay? Is that what you can do next?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So I love this. When I watched Dom do this tutorial, and this tutorial is on that challenge page, guys. So if you want to do this as a whole school challenge, get some points for your pizza pate, then that tutorial is on there. So when I was watching this tutorial, I loved this last step that Dom did, which is the overlay. Okay, now then, in your elements, we're still in the elements. This time we are going to go over to the design assets. Okay, now then in here, I'm just going to search for waves. Now, the design assets have got loads of stuff. They've got all these colored stickers, and you can see those there, but they've also got a lot of overlays. So something like this, you see this big rectangle of colored waves, that type of thing. And if you scroll down, you'll see more and more of them. That big circle is a good one as well. And they're just kind of called overlay textures, or just textures as well. I tell you what, I don't need to search any further because I've already passed a few that are really good. So you want one here that's got a load of waves on it, not just one single wave. You want something like that. Okay. Yeah, now then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cover my entire project with it. And you're going to be like, oh, this guy. Oh, wow. When I move it left and right, it kind of.
It looks cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, it makes it look as if we're underwater. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Right. So what we want to do with this. Now, at the moment, it's just ruined my poster. Okay. But fear not, my friends. You know what we're doing next. You got some options. You got. Beginner is bring down the opacity. That looks good. But pro is to use a blend mode and mix it in with some opacity. So you've got your blend modes there under the opacity slider. Multiply is going to keep it dark. That doesn't work in this. And then screen is going to blend it and lighten it up. Now then, that's different to just using the opacity. It's actually blending this layer into the layers behind. It works differently. Now, what you find is that that's usually a good starting point, and then you have to also use the opacity to taste. Now, on Dom's recording, Dom then brought some layers to the front, okay? But to be honest with you guys, I love that effect on the text, and I think I'm going to keep it as it is.
That works. It works really well.
So if you feel that this means that your text isn't visible enough, it's not clear enough, you could bring your text layers up to the top of your layer stack, and then it'll be in front of the waves. But I love having those kind of textures on text. I think it really makes your text look cool. I think I need to bring the opacity down a little bit more. Tell you what I should do, Dom, is take it down to 0 and then just bring it in.
Bring it in. I was having a little play here, and you know the way when you were moving your waves around, it was looking like the ocean.
Yeah.
Well, you could actually animate. You could actually animate that, and actually it does look cool. I've just done it.
You could yo-yo it left and right, couldn't you?
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's pretty cool.
That's something for you guys to experiment with. That's really cool. Yeah. Right. So there we go. I mean, if I'm done, I can obviously download that as a PNG or a PDF. If you want to print it out, PDF is usually better. Then you could obviously drag that into your Google Drive, OneDrive, My Files on J2E, wherever your teacher wants you to keep your work. Otherwise, what we like to do is just tap share. You could obviously hand this straight into Google Classroom or Microsoft Teams if you use those things. But we always enjoy a view-only link. And anybody who clicks on that link...
We often say that, don't we? We do often say that. We really enjoy a view-only link.
We do.
Yeah.
Because it publishes your design to the internet. That's really cool, I think. You know?
Yeah. You're absolutely right about that.
Yeah. There we go. Right. Well, Tom, thanks very much for preparing these activities for us, because I have had buckets of fun this afternoon.
Buckets. That's a good theme as well, especially considering our second one. Buckets of fun, just like you would do when you're next to the ocean.
Now, guys, it is for us in Wales and for Dom over there in England, it's half term next week. So we don't have any sessions next week, okay? Oh, actually, there is. Sorry, I lied. There's a Halloween one next Tuesday. There is a Halloween one.
There's quite a lot of schools on that one. But there's one on Friday. There's a Halloween on Friday as well. If you want to celebrate Halloween before you go on half term, get on that.
Yeah. Okay. Halloween on Friday. Yes. And then the week after next week, we've got Remembrance Day sessions coming up on the Thursday and the Friday. So teachers, get booked on and start thinking as well, teachers, right? Is Halloween going to be one of our first school challenges where we get 1 point? Or is Remembrance Day going to be the one where we get a point? Hey, some schools...
Remembrance Day, and we've got Anti-Bullying Week, which is massive for a lot of schools. So that will be everyone getting stuck in with that. So that's a really easy one to get your points.
Some schools could just say, hey, do you know what? We've done it today. We're going to do it tomorrow or Tuesday for Halloween as well. And then Remembrance Day is going to be our third one. And get us some pizza, Adobe. You know? Do that. Wham, bam. Done. Yeah, and hey, another thing. The pizzas, you can do another 3 and get another pizza party.
Exactly.
That's right. Yeah.
Why not?
Exactly.
Excellent stuff. Well done, Jonesy. Well done for saving that. Dear,
it was fun.
Sometimes the internet will be there to scupper our every move.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
yeah.
Have a great one, guys.
Have a good half term, and we'll see you when you're back. Take it easy.
Toodaloo.